And good evening to you. Welcome to high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports. Live tonight from Pleasant Plains High School as the 8-22 Pleasant Plains Cardinals play host to the 15-14 Pittsfield Sockies in the opening round of this Class 2A Regional. Alongside Jack and John Hull, I'm Charlie Hull. Glad you're joining us this evening on Central Illinois Sports. Winner go home time here in the land of Lincoln, as these two teams match up for the second time of the year. Plains beat the Sockies in January, 48-38, right here at this facility. Pittsfield trying to avenge that loss. Plains trying to move on. The winner gets Quincy Notre Dame on Wednesday night. We'll talk about the matchup on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show following this timeout.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account, plus ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Before I started at DOT, it was like a real low point in my life. I just lost my house, and I just wanted something to get myself back on my feet. I met a driver named John, and he was like, man, come to DOT. They'll pay for your school. They'll pay for your CDLs. I applied, and ever since then, I've been very grateful. Since I've been here, I've had the opportunity to save money to buy me a home within the next couple months. It's definitely been great. When my life needed direction, I took the wheel.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are and where you want to go and designs a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today at sheiladavidsmeyer.nm.com. Northwestern Mutual is the marketing name for Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company and its subsidiaries in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Petty Construction and owner Joe Petty, specializing in commercial and residential roofing systems. They design, build new homes and additions and renovations to your home. Interior and exterior renovations are their specialty. Petty Construction and Joe Petty have the experience in building you are looking for. Call 217-779-6384 or on the web at joe.petty@pettyconstruction.com. Building your community one job at a time.
Your Jeep, truck, and SUV are only as good as the tires and rims they run on. On or off-road, go full throttle.
Back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Pleasant Plains 8-22 on the season, but the record a little bit deceiving, Jack. While the Plains Cardinals don't have maybe the type of talent that you're used to seeing out of this program year in and year out, they still play one of the best schedules anywhere around. They've played the Teutopolises, they've played the Stanford Olympias, they've played the best of the best in the area, and Coach Kirkpatrick's squad is a team full of competitors, if nothing else.
Well, we've seen how scrappy the Plains guys could be, and that goes back 25, 30 years. I mean, when the Kastner guy was coaching here, I mean, they D up all along. Cliff Cameron left a rich tradition here. Coach Weber's done a super job, and I could see him wanting to take a little time off to watch a all-state daughter play basketball, and then they get Cody Kirkpatrick. I'd say they're in pretty good shape when they can find those kind of guys to lead a program with a bunch of kids that really like to compete.
Well, in their last 9 games, they've only won 1 contest, but 5 of those 9 games were decided by 5 points or less. So they were right in the thick of things. Of course, they're without one of their standouts, and Grady Grisham, who suffered a knee injury pretty soon after these two teams matched up the first time around and is out for the season. You hate to see that with a kid who is, well, any kid, but especially a senior like Grady Grisham, who really had an outstanding football season and was having a fine season in his senior year on the hard court as well. Pittsfield 15-14 on the season, coming off of a double overtime win at Liberty on Thursday night of last week. That followed 3 losses in a row, a 20-point loss to Calhoun, a 15-point loss to Western, and a loss in double overtime to Auburn. So the Sockies probably on the defensive side played one of their better games of the season, and Brad Tome's squad will need that type of effort to try to carry over into this one tonight.
They have been competing. That's what I've seen most of all with them. The Auburn game went to overtime, and they didn't get the win. Liberty game on the road went to overtime, and they fought back to get the win in that. But for the most part, they've been competing over the last third of the season. And that's what they need to do tonight. They need to compete from the opening tip all the way through the game, and they'll have a shot. You don't get many times that you have to go on the road and play a team that's 8-22 when you're 15-14.
No, you don't. The winner of this game will play Quincy Notre Dame at 6 o'clock on Wednesday night. That's at North Mac High School. That game will be followed by North Mac and Porta in what should be a dandy matchup. The winners of the two games Wednesday matchup on Friday evening in the championship game. Other regionals that feed into the sectional that's being hosted right here at Pleasant Plains, being held in Williamsville, Carlinville, and Roxana. It is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. Glad you're spending some of your Monday night with us. Let's step aside and hear from some of the sponsors helping to bring this game to you live. We're back with more after this.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
Our friend Tim Bass is the right choice for judge. He has a record of experience, and he's known to be fair. Tim's conservative values reflect our own. Please remember to vote Tim Bass on or before March 17th.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
At Eagle Valley Bank, we have many products and services to meet your needs. However, we don't have so many choices that you feel overwhelmed. We can customize your banking needs and develop a financial strategy that best fits your life. We offer 5 convenient full-service locations in Bluffs, Griggsville, Meridosia, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield, and you can also bank online at eaglevalley.bank. Eagle Valley Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Best Systems Auto Sales, located at 802 West Washington Street in Pittsfield between Best Systems Car Wash and O'Reilly Auto Parts, is the place to go for your next pre-owned vehicle purchase. Check out our current offerings at our lot or on our Facebook page. Are you looking for something we don't have? Let us know, and we'll try to find it for you. Contact Best Systems Auto Sales, 217-939-7664.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Also have action for you live right now from Griggsville, Perry, as the Tornadoes and the West Central Cougars are matching up. That game tipped off around 6:30 this evening, so it's well underway. We'll have action for you Wednesday night. A Pittsfield wins from North Mac, and we'll also be at Payson Seymour for a couple of contests on the 1A side. And then we'll kind of play it by ear as the week goes on, just to see where we're at and who's still left playing. We know we'll be at Payson Seymour on Friday for sure for the action there. But the second side still yet to be determined. You know, one of the things when these two teams matched up the first time, Jack, Pittsfield jumped out to an early lead and then just went on a huge stretch of time where they struggled to put the ball in the basket. Grady Grisham that night really shut down Taylor Graham on the offensive side. Of course, Grisham injured, not going to play. So another guy will be responsible for Graham, but Pittsfield's shown they're a team that has several scorers, and really, when Taylor Graham becomes a facilitator, it opens everything up for everyone else.
It might be better when he doesn't have the leading scorer, because he's gotten so many assists to Ryan Harris lately, and this is a Saki team running a little different offense, a little different defense than they were when they played Plains here, and I'm anxious to see how they come out tonight. And, you know, some people would say, well, who wants to win this game? They get to play Quincy Notre Dame. If you want everybody to know about you, you beat the top teams in the state, right? That's what upsets are, and that happens a lot of times. Ask the Liberty girls, who were surprised in the very first round of their regional, a team we thought would go very deep. You never know with high school kids.
Yeah, you know, you made that sound easier than it probably is. Quincy Notre Dame's one of the best 2A teams in the state this year, and it would take a monumental effort from, honestly, anybody in this regional to knock them off, in my opinion. But that's why they do play the games, and if you're a competitor, that's why you want to go out there and keep playing until they tell you you can't anymore, and that's what these two teams are doing as they come out tonight, trying to advance into Wednesday's matchup. We'll step aside on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show as we count down to tip-off from Pleasant Plains on Central Illinois Sports.
Saki Car and Pet Wash in Pittsfield and Wildcat Car Wash in Barry keep your ride and even your pets looking their best while enjoying the easiest, most rewarding wash experience around, all while supporting your locally owned car washes. With the Touch4 Wash app now available for use at both locations, you can earn points towards free washes, unlock discounts, and pay and start your wash right from your phone. Plus, we've upgraded with our new chemicals to give you the best clean and shine yet. Follow us on Facebook to stay updated on specials and promotions. Wash smarter, shine brighter, choose Saki Car and Pet Wash in Pittsfield or Wildcat Car Wash in Barry today.
Cedar Lake Campground has been owned and operated by the Cranberg family for over 50 years. Located off of Highway 24 between Coatesburg and Camp Point, Cedar Lake Campground is a quiet family campground that you're sure to enjoy. With 60 RV spots with water and electric and our 5-acre lake, it's a perfect spot for a weekend spent fishing, spending time with family, and enjoying the great outdoors. Find out more about Cedar Lake Campground on Facebook or call 217-455-4602.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
Two teams finishing up their pregame warm-ups in preparation for this opening round regional matchup. We'll step aside as they have the national anthem inside the gymnasium. When we come back, the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups, Pittsfield and Pleasant Plains on Central Illinois Sports.
Hi, Jay Arnold here with Donahue's Barbershops and Family Hair Centers. You can find us in Pittsfield, 2 blocks west of Walmart, and Mount Sterling on Pittsfield Road, and on the south side of the square in Winchester. We have 6 full-time experienced barbers and cosmetologists to make sure you get the haircut you want. You never need an appointment because we only take walk-ins. Find us on Facebook. Stop by and see us at one of our 3 locations soon.
Sugar and Smoke, located on the west side of Pittsfield, offers the most delicious barbecue, ribs on the weekends, nachos, pony shoes, pork, chicken, and brisket. Reuben's so big, just ask for a box. Try the freezer meals by visiting their Facebook page. Wednesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Loaded baked potatoes, appetizers, delicious desserts. Don't wait, grab the gang and head to 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Call 217-922-0067. Sugar and Smoke, the talk of the area.
While other banks see data, at Farmers State Bank, we see the lights on in your office when you're working late, your family cheering in the stands, and the dreams you're working toward. That's why our financial guidance isn't one size fits all. It's shaped by real conversations, real understanding, and a genuine interest in your success. When you thrive, we thrive, and so does our community. If you're ready for a bank that truly knows you and supports what you're building, we'd love to help. Visit us at one of our locations or at farmerstate.com, where your dreams take center court.
So if my 6th grade math teacher, Mrs. Moore, is watching this, she's going to be proud. Because not only can she save 10% as far as our instant rebate on everything across the store on Friday through Sunday, but also I'm going to calculate how to do the math on this. So say the price tag on the Snow Outfitters hoodie is $34.99. We'll give you back $3.49 on the purchase. And if you got pets at home, don't forget about food. We got this 28-pound bag of Aldi dog food. You can get $4.79 back instantly. And this is a lot of math. Get $359 back on this brand new mower. It really does cover everything in the store. Come and see us Friday through Sunday.
Time for the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups, from snacks and hoodies to power tools and lawn chairs and everything in between. Check out your local Farm and Home Supply. Let's meet the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Pittsfield Sockies. Brad Tom made their head coach, 15 and 14 on the season. They'll start at a guard, a 5'11 senior, Hayden Gratton. At a second guard is the 5'10 senior, Rigston Bonds. At a third guard for the Sockies, the 6-foot sophomore, Colin Bernard. And at the fourth guard, he's the 6-foot senior, Taylor Graham. At a forward is the 6-foot sophomore, Ryan Harris. Graham, Bernard, Bonds, Harris, and Gratton for Pittsfield. For the Pleasant Plains Cardinals, head coach Cody Kirkpatrick, they're 8 and 22 on the year. They'll start at a guard, a 6-foot senior, that's Nolan Scott. At a second guard, he's a 6-foot senior, Owen Johnson. At a third guard for the Cardinals is a 5'9 senior, Xander Smith. Starting at forward, the 6'2 senior, Griffin Schallenberg. And at the other forward, the 6'3 sophomore, Fisk Brady. Brady, Schallenberg, Smith, Johnson, and Scott for Pleasant Plains. That's a look at the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups. We tip it off in regional action after this.
Shireman Memorials has been serving the area since 2014 with local and affordable memorial and specialty items production. Jason Shireman has over 20 years of experience and is committed to providing his customers with the best experience. With expertise in sandblasting, carving, etching, and design, you will be dealing with someone who has the knowledge and experience to make a memorial your family can be proud of for generations. You'll find Shireman Memorials at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield and online at shiremanmemorials.com.
Just about ready for tip-off. Pittsfield will be the visiting team on the scoreboard. They are the lower seed in this regional matchup. Taylor Graham will jump in the center for the Sockies. And jumping in the middle for Pleasant Plains is Fisk Brady. Sockies in the red uniforms, Plains in the white, and Pittsfield wins the opening tip. As we're underway here in the first. Taylor Graham, he's good at stealing those jump balls, isn't he?
He got a little help that time.
Gratton with it against the man-to-man defense of Plains. Out top, it goes to Bernard. Bonds with it on the left side. Works to take his man off the dribble. Back out front, it comes to Graham. Harris comes out and gets a screen. Graham on the drive in, shot no good. Gratton tries to clean up the glass, won't fall. Rebound pulled down by Schallenberg. He'll get it to Johnson. Cardinals turn the Sockies away on the opening possession of the night. Little backdoor play, stolen away. Good recognition to Rigston Bonds for Pittsfield. Into the front court come the Sockies. Graham trying to throw it down low. Ball knocked loose, and on the floor after it, Schallenberg gets the steal for Pleasant Plains. Here's a pass into the front court. Was tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cardinals as Xander Smith was not able to get to that one, but he didn't want to. He knew that it had been tipped by the Sakis. 7:02 to play in the opening period, looking for the first score in this contest from either side.
Johnson gave us some trouble the last time. They got to know where he's at.
Schallenberg comes out front now to Johnson. He could really shoot the ball from the perimeter in early January when these two teams matched up. Some of that due to the fact that Grady Grisham could really make things happen to open some things up. Without Grisham, things have been a little tougher for the Cardinals, but still a team, as we told you, 5 of their last 9 games, even though they've only won 1 in that 9-game stretch, have been decided by 5 or less points. Here's Johnson now on a drive. Shot up is good, but they'll say traveling is the call. And a turnover on the Cardinals in early second.
Yep, he got a little bit of a bump from the defense and just took him away from his dribble.
Saki's on the attack. As Grattan brings it into the front court, calls out the play call. On the right side, it goes to Bonds. Now Graham between the circles. You know, that opening drive, he got to the rim, just couldn't finish. Grattan had a pretty good look at the putback, too. Just couldn't get the ball through the cylinder. Now Grattan fakes the 3. Deep in the corner, Ryan Harris has really come on strong in the last 3 weeks for the Sakis, especially on this offensive end. 2 minutes into this contest, no score. Left side, open look. Brixton Bonds for a 3, no good. Ball bounce off of the miss. It'll be Pleasant Plains basketball.
Not usually the guy you want to shoot the 3, but he was wide open, and sometimes it doesn't hurt to just take a little heat check there and find out what you got.
Sakis will get up and guard in the full court as they'll bring it across to Johnson in the corner. 3 ball on the way, no good, out of the hands of Nolan Scott. Rebound run down, saved in, and kept alive as Xander Smith has it. Over on the left wing to Scott. Scott to the free throw line, jump shot up and good. And the Cardinals take the early 2-0 advantage on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Bonds with it to Bernard, left wing. Just a beautiful facility here at Pleasant Plains. It's hosting a boys sectional. It's hosting 2 girls super sectionals next Monday night. The 1A and the 2A, and likely to see Pleasant Plains' girls playing in that super sectional.
Really clogged up on the defense on this side, isn't it?
Here's Bernard trying to open it up with a 3, and it's good. Bernard with the deep ball puts the Sakis on top for the first time of the night with a 3-2 advantage. Johnson brings it across to Brady. Now on the right side, here's a 3 on the way, right wing trying to answer and connects. Schallenberg with the tray. Rattled it home and shoots Pleasant Plains right back out on top. Silas Smith, Brody Tomhave look to check in for the Sakis with the next dead ball. Here's Bernard on a nice take. Couldn't finish on the left side. Rebound down to the hands of Brady. Brady is a 6'3 sophomore. Here's Johnson trying to force one up. No good, but a foul called. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
It's going to go against Hayden Grattan. That'll be his first foul of the ball game at the 4:21 mark. Johnson to the free throw line, and he was a headache for us the last time we played. His first one is up and no good.
Tim Waters and Waters Concrete. They offer quality concrete for your new build, driveways, decorative patios, sidewalks, anything with concrete. It's Waters Concrete, ready to serve you. 309-252-1052.
Caught that first one kind of funny and just kind of threw it up there. The second one in and out, no good. Offensive rebound, and that's a tough thing to give up.
Brady through the contact, puts it up and in, and Fisk Brady will head to the free throw line for a chance at the 3-point play.
Hayden Grattan going to pick up his second in the early going there, Charlie?
No, it was Graham, it looked
like.
Oh,
Graham? Okay.
Brady's free throw up and good, and the lead for the Cardinals is out to 5. 8-3 the score, 4:15 to play in the opening period. Tomei with it on the right wing. Looks off the screen, now top of the key. Smith going to fire away from distance. It's off the back of the iron, no good. Brady very active on the boards in the early going, has another. Gets it to Johnson, he'll walk it toward the front court. Halfway home here in quarter number 1. Scott on the dribble drive. Patient offensively is Plains. They don't have a lot of sharpshooters. As we told you, a lot of scrappers on this team. They've struggled at times to score the basketball, but off to a good start tonight as Scott has it. Gets it out to Schallenberg. He'll knife the lane. Caught underneath. Now looking to get it back to Scott. Ball came free. Smith ran it down. On the right side to Johnson deep in the corner. He'll try the drive in against Tomei. Muscles up against him a bit. Shot no good. Good defense that time by Tomei. The ball out of bounds. It'll be Pittsfield basketball. Into the contest for the Cardinals is Preston Schultz, a 5'9" sophomore for the first time of the evening. He'll sit down. Schallenberg.
Saki's just 1 of 6 from the field so far. 3 of 6 is Pleasant Plains. 3:15 left in the quarter on the Ridgeline scoreboard.
Graham off of the screen, gets open underneath, right into the rim, and scores with the right hand. Pretty easy look that time for Taylor Graham as the Cardinals got caught flat-footed defensively, as did the Sakis on this putback. On the other end, Fisk Brady can't get it to fall. Grattan with the run out into the front court. Out front, Smith travels.
Long step there.
That'll give it back to Pleasant Plains on the sideline of the backcourt. Cardinals have the 8-5 lead. A gymnasium that can hold around 2,500 people. Holding about 200 tonight.
Yeah,
250?
maybe 400. I don't know.
Oh, I think you're overestimating.
I might have doubled it up.
Here's a ball knocked out of bounds. Good hustle by Grattan. Can't run it down, though, and it'll stay with Plains right in front of the Pittsfield bench.
Grattan, the senior, playing hard. He didn't want this to be his last game.
Smith to trigger. Looking here. They'll get it into Schultz. Didn't see much of Schultz the first time. He got away with steps right in front of us. Here's a drive in. Shot it up good on the play by Nolan Scott. And it makes it a 10-5 Cardinal lead. Bonds and Harris will check in on the next head ball for the Sockets. We are courtside. John's at the balcony level with a camera. So we're right here on the action, Jack. You can almost feel it. Here's Smith to Grattan. Sets up, good look, 3-ball on the way, off the mark. Rebound, Tomei tries to run it down, ran out of room. And it'll be Cardinals basketball. Harrison Bonds back into the contest. They will sit down Silas Smith and Hayden Grattan.
Some may have thought Brody Tomei was being held on that one, trying to get to the basketball, but no call.
They're letting them play here, though. Usually see that in the postseason time.
Fact.
It becomes a little more physical, and I don't think anybody minds that.
No.
Johnson with it. Out front to Scott. Looking on the right side. That's to Schultz. It's been a strong name for Pleasant Plains athletics over the years. Underneath, Brady gets open. Shot no good. Gets his own rebound. Puts it back up and in. Fisk Brady. The first Fisk I've ever heard of. That's a first name, not a last name like Carlton Fisk. Here's the ball now knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Sakis underneath, right in front of the Pleasant Plains student section.
Fisk Brady with 5 points and 5 boards in the early going here.
He's been active.
A 12-5, biggest lead of the ballgame. The Sakis need a bucket.
Inbounds pass comes in to Harris. He'll put it up and in. He'll have a chance for the and one.
Foul goes against Brady. It'll be his first, team first against Plains. Harris gets the and one. Taylor Graham will sit down. Ryan Harris, the sophomore. Lefty, up, in and out, no good. Rebound comes the way of Fisk Brady.
You watched Pittsfield much this season. They've struggled from the free throw line, but as of late, they've been much better. Johnson with it on the left side to Brady. Out top, Scott. Down the wing. 3-ball on the way. Out of the hand, Preston Schultz. No good. Rebound fought for. Run down by Bonds. He lost his footing. Kept it alive, though, to Tomei. 1:05 to play in the opening period. Saki's trailing by 5 as now Tomei tries to force the issue a bit and is fouled by Schultz.
Schultz is first, team second. 1:02 left in the quarter. Into the ball game comes Griffin Schallenberg.
Also, Vincent McDonald, the 5'11 sophomore in for Plains. Pittsfield will bring Silas Smith back into the action. He'll replace Grattan. Ball out of bounds on the baseline. Tomei to trigger. Gets it into Harris. Harris spins back to that left hand. Up and in for another 2. Ryan Harris with an early 4. And with less than a minute to play in the first, down to a 3-point Pleasant Plains lead. Scott gets the ball to Schallenberg. Out of Johnson, spins into the middle, might have got away with steps, but rims it in for another 2. His first bucket of the night. He was a guy that had a big game against Pittsfield when they played. A lot of it was on the perimeter that night. Here's Harris trying to create. Gets it off to Bonds. Still 25 seconds to play in the period. Bonds tries to back his way down. Out front to Smith. Leaves it to Bonds. Can be patient still if you're the Sakis. Bonds drives the lane. Off to Harris, trying to get that left side where he's really good. This one won't fall. And on the rebound, they'll say Rigston Bonds is over the back.
Bonds picks up the foul. That'll be his first, team third.
Tom Have sits down as Graham back in. 10.1 seconds to play in the period. Cardinals also get the basketball to start the second, so a made basket here would be big. Johnson with it. He'll give it up to McDonald. Into the front court. Ball handoff comes to Scott. Back out to Johnson with 2-1. Shot up good if it goes. It does go on the 3 from Creston Schultz. Beats the buzzer and puts Plains on top after the first. 17-9. Cardinals lead the Sakis.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week.
Case IH has been an innovator for over 30 years.
Case IH has, a great brand of equipment, various product lines from little tractors to big farm equipment.
Case IH is the only one that we've ever had, and it's definitely the customer service that we get from Case.
They're probably one of the top brands as far as it goes with innovation. Keeps growing our business as well, and we have great products and people behind it.
Ready for second quarter action. Cardinals beat the buzzer-ish at the end of the first quarter and lead Pittsfield 17-9.
They're 7 of 13, 54%, 2 of 4 from the arc, 50%, 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Saki's just 4 of 12, 1 of 4, and 0 of 1. And Pleasant Plains with their biggest lead and the basketball.
McDonald playing the point. When we were here in January, still playing a lot of the upperclassmen, but if you're Cody Kirkpatrick, he's worked a lot of these sophomores into the mix recently, and why not? See what they can do at the varsity level, let them get some comfort. As Johnson gets a look for 3, won't fall. Rebound into the hands of Rigston Bonds. Outlets to Graham. He'll walk it across for the Sakis. Looks for the back door. That's to Bernard. Spin move underneath, up and in for 2. Nice move by Bernard. He's got 5 and makes it a 6-point game.
You don't want Plains getting a long way away from or ahead of you because they'll work the ball for a long time without the shot clock and wear your legs down.
Johnson with it out top, working against the man-to-man of Bonds. Out front, McDonald. Ball handoff, Schallenberg, top of the key. Schultz for a 3, good. Creston Schultz with his second 3 of the contest, and the lead out to 9 for the Cardinals.
Second time they've led by 9, and he's made both those shots well behind the arc.
Thought maybe we'd see Plains come out maybe in like a diamond-in-1 defense, but they stuck with the man as Gratton with the drive. Shot up no good. He'll go to the free throw line, 2 shoot 2.
That foul is going to go against Schallenberg. Is that not his second?
I don't know. The guy keeping the stats usually knows. So the board says it's
just
his
his first. Gratton to the free throw line. First one in and out, no good.
The Pike County Express is your local family-owned newspaper. They've been serving Pike County since 1991. Check them out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you.
The senior Hayden Gratton makes the second, his first point of the night.
And makes it an 8-point game. On the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. McDonald. Pittsfield switches into a bit of a zone look, and McDonald turns it over. Bonds picked up the loose ball. To Graham into the front court. First time we saw the Sakis in that look defensively. Underneath, Graham finds Harris, gets too far underneath, blocked by the rim. And the rebound down to the Cardinals as Johnson comes away with it. He'll bring it into the front court for Plains. Winter plays at North Mac High School, another brand new, beautiful facility. On Wednesday night, Schultz with a deep three. His third, no, can't get it to go as it rimmed halfway in and popped out. And the Sakis maybe dodged the bullet a bit there.
That thing was just about away, and he was going to have 9, still with 6, and Bonds picks up his third board.
He's not afraid to shoot it looks like. Here's Graham on a nice take to the basket. Finishes at the rim with a strong take for the senior, Taylor Graham. McDonald in the corner. Here's a three on the way. Nolan Scott up and in. Cardinals shooting it pretty well from the perimeter here.
7 for him already.
Bonds with it on the dribble. Gets it to Gratton on the right side. Lost the handle a bit. Had to run it down. Gonna go right back at it. Right side to Bonds. Bonds on a nice take. They're going to call a foul on a blocking foul on Creston Schultz.
Schultz will pick up the foul. That will be his second. Might be the only thing to slow him down is sitting him on the bench because he's been pretty good shooting the three. He got the one right after the, or right before the buzzer to end the quarter, and then made one from about 28 foot.
And bounds out front to Bonds. In the corner, Graham thought about the three. Now puts it on the deck. Gets to the free throw line. Now Bernard. I actually had Gratton on the back door. Graham again trying to go in. Shot up is good. That's something that didn't happen much when these two teams matched up in January because he was being guarded by Grisham. Now with Grisham out, Graham having an opportunity to get to the rim a little more easily. Johnson with it out front. McDonald clears it out. That's to Scott. Trapped out front now. Free to Johnson at the 4:29 mark of this second quarter. Bernard doing a good job of the defense. Way out near that half-court line was Johnson, almost into the backcourt. Here's Johnson on a dribble drive past everybody. Shot is good. They'll count it. He'll go to the free throw line as he finishes through some contact once again.
Hayden Gratton's going to pick up the foul. That's going to be his second. First team foul. Johnson was able to hang in the air or hang on to the ball, I guess, more than anything. It's an 11-point lead. Is it not 27-16?
25-16 is what I have.
Tried to give them too many points. They don't need any help. Johnson's free throw is up and good. He's got 5.
And the lead is double digits on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. As you said, if you're Pittsfield, you don't want to let it get too far apart here. And this is no knock on Plains, but they're shooting a pretty high percentage. Hasn't happened all that much this season. Here's Tomei on a nice take to the rim. Finish with a right hand up and in for 2.
You'll be tired if those are your shots all night long. That took a lot of work.
Of course, Tomei, his first game back in the season was the game when they played Pleasant Plains. He was out that injury. Here's a foul, no call. Let's say Smith blocked the man, and then the Sakis give it right back. Ball don't lie, as they say. Into the front court, a little Euro step. Johnson, ooh, they'll say it was tipped by Pittsfield. It looked like it was right off of him and out of bounds, but they'll keep it on this end as Schauenberg is back into the contest, sitting down McDonald. Nolan Scott to inbound. To Brady. On the left side, that's Scott. Beats his man off the dribble. Nice block by Smith out of bounds. Good recovery by the big man.
Saki's defense lets that guy go there and need a little help defense on the backside. Smith did it with the height that time.
Inbounds pass kicked by the active feet of Tomei. I don't think Pittsfield's really played bad on this end. Plains has just made some shots.
They made 4 threes. That's 12 points of what they got. That's pretty good.
And make it 5 as Nolan Scott dials from distance, and Pittsfield wants the Adams Fiber timeout. The official timeout sponsor of Central Illinois Sports, the hometown favorite for blazing fast internet. Whether it's game day or every day, Adams Fiber keeps you connected With the speed and reliability you need, visit adams.net or call or text 217-214-3423 to join the winning team.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
Following the Adams Fiber timeout, it'll be Pittsfield basketball length of the court to go. They find themselves down by 11, largest deficit they've faced yet this evening. Cardinals have made 5 threes, as Jack told you, and Nolan Scott put one in right before the timeout. Here's Smith to Tomei.
They're 5 out of 9. That's fancy shooting for 3.
Here's Graham going to try to get inside again. Has had some success there. Can't make this one. And the rebound down to Scott. Scott into the front court. Drives in. Kicks it back out on the perimeter. Cardinals have had good ball movement all the way around, and they find the man in Johnson. He'll step inside the arc, let it fly off the mark this time. But an offensive rebound to Schallenberg. And going to see a foul called here, I believe, on Graham, if they say.
Yep, Taylor Graham's going to pick up the foul. It'll be his second. That guy's really getting open under there on the offensive board, isn't he?
And here's the ball. Tom Have able to knock it away. Was trying to grab it, just didn't have enough room on the baseline. It will stay with the Cardinals. Back into the contest, Creston Schultz, who's hit a couple of threes. He'll sit down Xander Smith.
Fitz Brady looks like a giant out there. I know we're not tall, but
I know I'm not for sure. Brady with the basketball, puts it on the deck. Go to work in the paint. Now on the perimeter, finds Schultz. Schultz on the drive. Good ball movement out to Johnson now. Left side, Schallenberg. He'll slash his way inside. Puts up a little floater on the run, no good. And Graham has the rebound for the Sockets. 2:20 to play in the half. Tom Abe on the dribble drive. Fakes on the baseline. Got caught underneath. Bad pass stolen away. Johnson with the takeaway. He just got too far underneath the basket and was falling out of bounds and had to get rid of it. Resulted in a turnover. Johnson on the little hezzy move. Up and under. Left it short. Rebound into the hands of Bonds. Bonds wants to push the pace a bit to Tom Hay. Right side Bonds to Bernard. They run him off the three-point line. Over to Smith. They want Graham to come out and get it. Works off the screen of Bernard. Graham trying to bully his way inside. Spin move, Travis. Turnover number 5 by the Sockets. And with 1:30 to play in the half, it's Plains basketball, length of the court to go. They're shooting to expand on their biggest lead of the contest on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Got to get it across. And they do with Schallenberg walking it across the big Cardinal head at center court. Little weave, Schallenberg gets it off to Brady. Brady with Bonds guarding him. Kicks it out left side, 3-ball. Nolan Scott up and in. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Nolan Scott. And the shooting display for the Cardinals just keeps on hitting.
13 for him.
Here's a drive in by Bernard. Up and in for 2 as we're less than a minute to play in the half. Cuts it down to 12. I would not be surprised to see Cody Kirkpatrick's squad want to hold for 1 shot here, Jack.
No reason not to.
As they lead by a dozen.
They might want to end up with a 3, as good as they've been at them, 6 or 10.
You're Pittsfield, you have to think to yourself, they won't shoot that high of a percentage all night. But when the last time we said that, I think they were at a lower percentage, so they've actually improved. With 22 seconds now, Johnson has it out front. Guarded by Pons. Close to 5, gets the screen from Brady. Now with 13. Looks for the opening, needs some help. Close to 5, and a foul. Foul called as Bonds grabbed the wrist, they say.
No doubt about a 5-second call, but I don't know where that went to. And Johnson actually created the body on that. Could have been an offensive foul. There was a 5-second call not called, then a foul not called.
8 seconds left in the half. Cardinal basketball. They'll throw it into the backcourt to Scott. They'll work the dribble to the free throw line. Off to Johnson for a three. It's off the back of the iron. Hits the shot clock. And they don't stop play. Clock runs out, and we head to halftime. And the Little Jess Motors halftime show where the Pleasant Plains Cardinals lead the Pittsfield Sockies 32-20.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
At Benson Financial Group, our first investment is you. Where are you today and where do you want to go? From spending time with your family, serving your community, or traveling to the places on your bucket list, your retirement plan should reflect what matters to you. Let's talk about how to get you there. Together, our team of advisors map your route and walk beside you through life's transitions, the good ones and the hard ones too. No matter where you are today, we will help you find the right path and stay there. At Benson Financial Group, we help you retire with purpose.
Stotzi Automotive and Tire, located at 201 Adams Street in Camp Point, Illinois, is your local automotive repair shop. Whether you need an oil change, brake job, alignment, engine repair, or new tires, Stotzi Automotive is here with honest and competitive pricing. Call Reagan and his team today to schedule your appointment. 217-740-5010. That's 217-740-5010 for Stotzi Automotive and Tire.
Game Masters has your only indoor archery range. Come in and sharpen your skills at our 40-yard range. This state-of-the-art facility has over 30 3D targets and a virtual simulator. We offer hourly and daily rates along with monthly and annual memberships. Our memberships include range access from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. so you can come in and shoot at your convenience. Check out our Facebook page to find our membership options and discounts. Game Masters, we're passionate about the outdoors.
At Geared Up, we specialize in offering a diverse range of apparel, spirit wear for your favorite team, caps, custom embroidery items, and a whole lot more. We offer top-notch quality products and unique designs, all with a customer-centric approach. Your satisfaction is our top priority. Whether you're planning for a big event, needing apparel to support your favorite team, or want to showcase your business with a variety of products, Geared Up is here to make it happen. You'll find us just off the square in Pittsfield at WeGearYouUp.com or by calling 217-407-4515.
Welcome back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. At the break, it's a 32-20 lead for the Pleasant Plains Cardinals over the Pittsfield Sockies as the Cardinals jumped out to a big lead in the first quarter, extended out to double digits, and Jack, their shooting has been very impressive here tonight.
Yeah, they're shooting it lights out. We'll tell you about that in just a little bit. They've only turned the ball over 3 times. They've grabbed 10 rebounds. We've had 2 lead changes, no ties in the ball game. 11 points was the biggest lead. It's 12 right now, and that's the biggest lead of the contest at the break. Sockies have turned it over 5 times, 8 rebounds. 2 fouls on 3 different players for the Sockies, and they're all the seniors in Hayden Gratton, Driggs Bonds, and Taylor Graham. That's the fouls for the Pittsfield Sockies. Kristen Schultz has 2 fouls, single fouls on Griffin Schellenberg and Fisk Brady. Brady's pulled down 6 boards in the contest. We'll take a break on the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram halftime show. 32-20 Plains here at their home court. Back with more after these.
Windows and entryways are one of the most accessible ways to enhance the security and visual appeal of your home or business. Pike County Glass takes immense pride in our role of making our community a beautiful place to live. We make sure to design and install with your needs at the forefront of our mind. After all, no great service is worth doing if your customers aren't satisfied. Pike County Glass promises to create the products that you've always wanted to have for your property. Call Pike County Glass, 217-285-4275, or visit PikeCountyGlass.com.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Matthews, and Kaylee Fessler. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
Pleasant Plains leads Pittsfield 32-20 at the end of the half. They are 12 of 25 from the field, 48%, 6 of 11 from the arc, 54%, 1 of 3 from the free throw line. 10 rebounds, 13 points for Nolan Scott, and he had 9 of those in the second quarter. Johnson added 5 for the Plains Cardinals, 6 for Preston Schultz, and the only thing that slowed him down was getting in foul trouble. A 3 from Schallenberg, 5 points from Fisk Brady. He's also pulled down 6 rebounds for this Pleasant Plains squad. Pittsfield 9 of 20 from the field, 45%, 1 of 4 from the arc, 25%, 1 of 3 from the free throw line, shooting 33%. 7 points apiece for Colin Bernard and Taylor Graham. Brody Tomhave with a 2, 4 points for Ryan Harris, and a single point from Hayden Gratton. Sockies are going to need to open the offense up and get some stops on the defense. They're going to make a comeback from this 12-point deficit. We'll be back to tell you about it on the play-by-play at Central Illinois Sports. It's the Little Jets, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram halftime show.
Press Yours on You and the Walker family are starting their 20th year of serving the Camp Point community and surrounding areas by helping businesses, schools, and families with custom solutions that stand out. For businesses and organizations, we've got you covered with professional screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and custom banners. From team apparel to promotional products, we'll help your brand shine. Come see why Press Yours on You has been trusted for 20 years. Press Yours on You, right on Highway 24 in Camp Point. Find us on Facebook. And from our family to yours, thank you for shopping local.
So if my 6th grade math teacher, Mrs. Moore, is watching this, she's going to be proud. Because not only can she save 10% as far as our instant rebate on everything across the store on Friday through Sunday, but also I'm going to calculate and how to do the math on this. So say the price tag on the Snowball Outfitters hoodie is $34.99. We'll give you back $3.49 on the purchase. And if you got pets at home, don't forget about food. We got this 28-pound bag of Aldi dog food. You can get $4.79 back instantly. And this is a lot of math. Get $359 back on this brand new mower. It really does cover everything in the store. Come and see us Friday through Sunday.
Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Damon Plumbing offers septic installation, drain cleaning, new water lines, remodel work for your home, or if you're planning a new build, make sure you include the Damon guys. To get it right the first time, Braden, Doug, Corby, and the Damon Plumbing crew can take care of you. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family. Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs.
All around the country, all around the coast, people always ask, what do you like most? I don't want to brag, I don't want to boast, I just tell them we love beer.
Ready for second half action. Pittsfield will have the basketball to start the third period, down by 12. On the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard, Sockey's start with Harris, Graham, Gretton, Bernard, and Bonds. Cardinals counter with Brady, Scott, Schallenberg, Smith, and the fifth man is Owen Johnson. Harris going to get a good look on the left side. To the spin move, tough shot, gets it to go.
Wow. Six for him.
What a move, what a finish.
I just didn't think he'd be close to the basket on that spin.
That's, pretty good balance from Ryan Harris there. Color me impressed. Here's Johnson with the basketball. This is the end Pittsfield really has to lock in, Jack, as the Cardinals have had good ball movement and have found their shooters and knocked down the shots. Here's another three on the way for Nolan Scott, up and good.
16 for that young man.
Olin Scott is listed as a 6-foot senior, and he's been good on the perimeter here tonight. The lead is 13 for Pleasant Plains. That is their biggest of the contest as Bernard gets it underneath, lost the ball. It's a loose ball, and down on the floor after it's Colin Bernard to keep it alive, but the Cardinals come away with the loose ball. As on the run to the front court is Scott. Give Bernard credit. He was scrapping on the floor for it. It just didn't bounce his way. Out top, Brady. Looking for an opening. On the right side, that's a Schallenberg. Isolated there against Bernard. Puts it on the deck. Pulls it way out top to Smith. Ball handoff to Schallenberg. Looking for Johnson. Johnson to Brady. On the left side, Scott wide open for a three. Missed it. Rebound down to Harris. That's a pretty good look, Jack, for a guy that's got 16 points. Here's Bonds with the basketball. Dribbled it off of his teammate's foot. Sockey didn't have very good spacing there. They were able to keep it alive, though. As Graham has it on the dribble. Puts his head down, tries to get to the rim. Fouled. He'll go to the free throw line, 2-shoot-2 as he's fouled by Brady.
Fitz Brady's going to pick up his second foul, first team foul. Free throws for Taylor Graham, who is 0 for 1 from there. 7 points for the senior. First one up is no good.
Reels Concrete, your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, benches, and much, much more. Stop by and see the Reels right across from the airport just north of Pittsfield.
Second one in and out, no good. Rebound Johnson the other way.
Owen Johnson into the front court. You can tell that's a kid that's worked hard in the weight room. Here's Bonds jumping the passing lane, gets the steal. Bonds on the runner into the front court, had it knocked loose, gets it back, puts it up and in. Bonds with the steal and the basket, his first two of the contest, to cut it down to an 11-point game with 5:40 to play in the third.
That's the way he's played his whole career, just gutsy, trying to make something happen.
Johnson now on the dribble drive. He gets deep and misses, and on the rebound, a foul going to be called on Schallenberg.
Schallenberg will pick up the foul. That'll be his second team foul.
Here comes Creston Schultz back into the contest. Schallenberg sits down. Nope. Smith will take a chair instead.
You know what Schultz said when he got on the court? I'm open. Get me the ball.
And when he and Scott are both out there, you better be aware of where they are located.
Coach,
you are Pittsfield.
Coach Kirkpatrick also dressed a whole handful of freshmen tonight. A little different roster than what we saw earlier.
Here's Harris on a good move underneath. Shot up, can't get it to roll through. Rebound pulled down by Schultz. Not too many second chance opportunities tonight for Pittsfield. And give Pleasant Plains some credit. It's not like they have huge size. There's now a three blocked by Bernard. Scott got it back, though, to Schallenberg. He works off the dribble, looks for the opening, has picked it up. Cross-court pass, that's to Johnson. And a whistle and an Adams Fiber timeout for Cody Kirkpatrick and the Pleasant Plains Cardinals will pause as well. 4:52 to play in the third. 35-24, Plains on top.
Sports families, come check out Central Valley Sports, the new facility in town. Located 3 miles south of Winchester at 520 Winchester Glasgow Road. batting cages, pitching mounds, pitching machines, and more. Open to all ages and skill levels. The facility is available for team rental, individual membership, and family memberships. Be sure to check out the Central Valley Sports Facebook page for more information and stay up to date on individual lessons and camps offered throughout the year.
United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at No. 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card.
Timeout was taken on the Adams Fiber timeout by the Pleasant Plains Cardinals. Adams Fiber, for blazing fast internet that doesn't let you down. It's the hometown favorite, Adams Fiber. www.adams.net or call or text 217-214-3423 to join their winning team.
Saki's going to have to create some havoc here, Charlie.
Yeah, Plains pretty comfortable in their offensive sets so far in this contest, as Schultz in the corner caught there. Good play by Bernard on the defensive side. Schultz able to get out of there with a crisp pass to Brady. Tries to back his way in. Harris knocks it down, knocks it away, and Bonds with a takeaway. He's on the run into the front court. To Graham, turns down the three. Out top, Grattan fakes now. He'll put it on the deck. Drives inside, floater up, blocked by Brady.
7 boards.
And nice job by the big sophomore. Johnson right side to Scott. 4 minutes to play in this third quarter. Plains with the 11-point lead. Ooh, might have got away with steps there. Now Johnson out near the half-court line. Cardinals have led by as many as 13 in this contest. As Johnson tries to spin, move and travels. He now is slow to get up. He will be helped up, and he is all right, just frustrated. Back into the game, Tom Have and Smith sitting down Bonds, and also taking a chair, Ryan Harris.
6 turnovers on each team now. 3:45 and counting left third quarter. The Sakis are down by 11. They need buckets every time they come down the court.
I don't know about quite in that mode yet. There's not 3:45 left in the game, but it would be good to see the ball go into the basket if you're Brad Tomei's squad, and instead a turnover. Johnson on the pass into the front court. Schallenberg fakes 2 men off of their feet. Shot up no good. Foul, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Foul's going to go against Tom Have, I do believe. Oh, no, Bernard. His first. Team first. Schallenberg to the free throw line. He's got a 3 on the night, 35-24. First one up and good.
Riverbank Bar and Grill, located on the banks of the Illinois River in Florence, Illinois. Your go-to place for great food, cold drinks, and fun with friends. Check out their Facebook page for their specials each day at the Riverbank Bar and Grill.
In and out, no good. Grattan with the rebound.
Tom Have fakes the 3. Tries the drive in now, out top to Smith. Looks for the opening. He'll put it on the deck now. Shovels it out to Graham. 3:11 to play in the third. Graham tries to back his way in. Right side to Bernard. Has picked it up to Graham on the right side for a 3, and it's good.
10 for him now.
The senior trying to keep the Sakis in it here with less than 3 minutes to play in the third on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Smith with the basketball. To Johnson. Way out near the half-court line. Bonds will check in on the next dead ball. Scott with it now. Little 3-yard weave out front. The Cardinals trying to take the legs out of the defense a bit here. Now Brady has picked it up. Got away with it as he got it to Smith. Now Scott to Brady in the corner. Brady doesn't appear to be overly comfortable when dribbling the basketball. The Sakis have stripped it away from him a couple of times. When he puts it on the deck, it's usually with his back to his defender as well, which would mean the nearest side defender could come and try to knock that ball away. Underneath, Schallenberg going to go to work against Smith. Double team comes at him, goes up with it as he's open in the lane, puts it up and in for 2.
They had him caught and they just let him get away.
Well, give Schauenberg some, as now Tom maybe gets free and puts up a shot. Give Schauenberg some credit. He was really patient in the lane. Probably nearly a 3-second call, but Tom gets the quick answer at the other end to make it a 38-29 contest.
Plains had almost a minute possession that last time.
1:34 to play in the third here. As Scott has it on the right side. Out top to Johnson. Johnson on the dribble drive in against Smith. Blocked by Silas Smith. He'll get the board as well. The 6'4 junior on the run into the front court. Has picked it up. Throws a pass out front. Knocked away by Johnson and into the scorer's table. It'll remain with the Sakis as Harris and Bonds back in. They'll replace Smith and Bernard.
Riggs Bonds wanted to know who he was going in for, and they gave him a high five. He said, I'm not looking for that. I need an answer.
What do you want me to get? Inbounds pass to Harris. Puts it on the deck. Gets up to that left side. Scores 2 more. He'll go to the free throw line for the and one.
That foul will go against Fisk Brady. That'll be his third team foul. Harris has pulled the game within 7, and that's as close as the Sakis have been for a while. Got to make the free throws here, too. The lefty's up and good. Harris with 9.
Here's Schultz back into the game. Brady will sit down with those 3 fouls. 1:11 to play in the third. 38-32. Plains on top of the basketball. Length of the court to go. McDonald is also back into the ball game for the Cardinals. Johnson with it against Harris way out front. Kind of nonchalant, has picked it up. Out near the center line to Scott. Less than a minute to play in the third now as Smith has a touch. Works it to Johnson. Over it goes to Schultz. McDonald now with it. To Johnson. Into the corner. Patient with it on the offensive side. Right side, Scott. They run him off the 3-point line. Gets in the lane. Floater up is good.
18.
And extends the lead out to 8 with 25 seconds to play in the third. Graham going to try to drive in. Lost it, but there's Harris to pick it up, put it up and in for 2. Another 2 for Ryan Harris. And the lead is down to 6 again. 15 seconds to play in the third. Cardinals have to call a timeout as McDonald was caught in the backcourt on the Adams Fiber timeout. They'll have a length of the court to go. 12.8 seconds to play in the third when we come back.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are and where you want to go and designs a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today at SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. Northwestern Mutual is the marketing name for Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company and its subsidiaries in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
12.8 seconds to play in the third. It's ball out of bounds, length of the court to go for Pleasant Plains. Following the Adams Fiber timeout as McDonald was caught in a bad spot in the backcourt. Cody Kirkpatrick called the timeout to save the late turnover here in the period. Plains will also get the ball to start the fourth, barring a tie-up in the next 12.8 seconds. Inbounds pass comes to the backcourt to Scott. Surveys the floor. He'll bring it across down the sideline. And foul. 5.9 seconds to play.
Bernard picks up the foul. That's exactly what the Sakis had talked about in the timeout. This is second team foul. 5.9 seconds left in the quarter.
Just didn't want to get him to be too comfortable on the play that was called on the sideline. Or in the timeout, I should say. As the inbounds pass comes into Johnson. Johnson off the dribble. Bernard knocks it away. Loose ball run down by Schultz.
That's over and back.
Over and back, not called.
And let him shoot the ball.
At the end of the third, it's a 40-34 lead for the Pleasant Plains Cardinals over the Pittsfield Sakis. Back with fourth quarter action next on Central Illinois Sports.
Before I started at DOT, like a real low point in my life, I just lost my house and I just wanted something to get myself back on my feet. I met a driver named John and he was like, man, come to DOT. They'll pay for your school, they'll pay for your CDLs. I applied and ever since then I've been very grateful. Since I've been here, I've had the opportunity to save money to buy me a home within the next couple of months. It's definitely been great. When my life needed direction, I took the wheel.
Petty Construction and owner Joe Petty, specializing in commercial and residential roofing systems. They design, build new homes and additions and renovations to your home. Interior and exterior renovations are their specialty. Petty Construction and Joe Petty have the experience in building you are looking for. Call 217-779-6384 or on the web at joe.petty@pettyconstruction.com. Building your community one job at a time.
Ready to start quarter number 4. Pleasant Plains on top, 40-34 on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Cardinals will have the basketball to start this final period of play.
Pleasant Plains 15 of 33, 45%, 7 of 14 from the arc, 50%, 2 of 5 from the free throw line, 15 of 28 for the Sockies, 55%, 2 of 5 from the arc, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. It'll be Plains basketball, uphill battle, but they've got it down to 6.
Down by as many as 13. As we're underway in period number 4. Definitely limited the number of threes Plains was able to attempt in that third quarter. That was a change that was made at halftime.
Yeah, they only got 3 off.
McDonald drives to the lane. He's into trouble. Got to be 3 seconds. On the right side to Schultz. Deep into the corner, McDonald. Seeing some extended minutes here to start this fourth quarter. Around the horn it comes to Johnson on the left side. He'll take the dribble drive in. Kick it back out on the right wing to Schultz. To Scott, who's been the main man tonight for the Cardinals. They've taken the first 40 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Looking underneath, nothing going. Way out front to Scott. Now to Johnson for a 3. It's way off the mark. And the rebound pulled in by Harris. Into the front court, Bernard on the run into the underneath now. Puts up a turnaround shot. Can't get it to go. Rebound loose and saved in bounds by the Cardinals. Johnson walks it across. Scott tries the dribble drive in against Graham. Good defense there. Out to Schultz. Cardinals a little less crisp than they have been. An Alabama man steps out of bounds on the sideline, does McDonald. And the turnover on Plains, their 7th of the contest. Will get it back to Pittsfield. Into the ball game will come Xander Smith once again as Schultz will take a chair.
4 turnovers in the second half.
Pittsfield with a chance to cut it closer. Down by 6 with 6:35 to play on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Here's Harris on the left side. 3, no good. Rebound pulled in by Johnson. Ooh, just couldn't get it to roll. And you say, was that a little early in the offense? Well, Ryan Harris has hit shots like that for Pittsfield. That's why you don't mind him taking that early on.
No, and you got to take some shots when you're down still by 6. You've had to work hard to just get to this point. Oh, did he not dribble twice?
I thought so as well. Shot put up no good. Rebound down to Harris. Into the front court, Graham on the trot. He'll work it underneath, looking for Harris. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll be a turnover.
Yep. Turnover number 8 on the Sockies.
Pittsfield will pick up in the full court. 6 minutes to play. Johnson caught deep in the backcourt now. Out of a double team, finds McDonald. Takes it across the center logo. Now to Johnson. Surveys the floor. Looking for Smith. Wouldn't be too surprised to see Schauenberg back in here pretty quick, too. He's kind of a calming force for this team. McDonald with it, 5:30 to play. Tries to drive in against Bernard. Got him off of his feet. Shot up, no good, but fouled. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Bernard's 3rd, team 1st. Free throws for McDonald. No points in the game. This young man hadn't been in there a lot. 40-34, 5:27 left. First one up by McDonald is no good.
Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank here to help you with your next auto, residential, or commercial loan. Give Damon a call, 217-285-4404. He was really good on that drive, though. Fooled Bernard thinking that he wasn't going to drive it in, was going to shovel it back out, and then got quickly to the rim.
Second one up by McDonald is good.
Splits a pair and extends the lead out to 7. Graham with the basketball. Tom Avis checked back in for Pittsfield. On the right side, Grant looks out top to Harris. Patient here now to Bonds, top of the key, as the Sakis are in the flex cut offense. They've not run this action much this season. But I understand running it here. Match up pretty well size-wise. Maybe can get something down on the block or on a backdoor from the free throw line. Now Harris going to get it underneath. Turnaround shot off the mark. And the rebound down to Brady.
9 boards for that young man now.
Owen Johnson will walk it across as the Cardinals go back to the stall game a bit here. Up 7 with 4:34 to play. Scott with it into the corner. That's underneath the Smith. Kept alive. Into the corner, back to Scott for a 3. No good. And the rebound into the hands of Taylor Graham. Then the ball knocked loose, and Graham still got it. Into the front court, Tom Hay kicks to the wing, and Bonds tries the baseline move. Fouled on the play by McDonald.
McDonald will pick up the foul, his first, team first. Smith into the game. We'll sit Riggs Bonds down.
The Sakis get a little taller here. Down by 7. Tom Hay will be the man to throw it in on the baseline. Inbounds to Graham. Gives it off to Tom Hay. Tom Hay around to the right side. Shot no good. Foul. He'll shoot 2.
At 22 will be Brady Fisk, his 4th, second team foul. Tom Habe to the free throw line. He's got 4 points. Hasn't been to the charity stripe. 4:08 left. Sakis trailed by 7, 41-34. We've been on that score for a little while. Tom Habe's first is short.
Pike County Concrete, when you need concrete for your next job or project, give Pike County Concrete a call, 217-285-5548, with locations in Pittsfield and Jacksonville.
Brody Tom Hayes, second is good.
And cuts it back to that 6-point lead again on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Inbounds to Johnson in the backcourt. He lets everybody to clear out as he'll bring it up against Grant. Johnson gets the double team coming out of him, throws out of it deep to the corner to Scott. Back out front, Johnson. We're halfway home in quarter number 4. Pleasant Plains a 6-point lead and the basketball in the regional opener here. This is officially the North Mac Regional, but the opening game played at Plains as they're the higher seed. Now a whistle and a timeout as Cody Kirkpatrick will whistle this one as the Sakis have the man in a double team. It's an Adams Fiber timeout, 3:41 to play, 41-35, Plains with the advantage.
At Eagle Valley Bank, we have many products and services to meet your needs. However, we don't have so many choices that you feel overwhelmed. We can customize your banking needs and develop a financial strategy that best fits your life. We offer 5 convenient full-service locations in Bluffs, Griggsville, Maridosia, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield, and you can also bank online at eaglevalley.bank. Eagle Valley Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Our friend Tim Bass is the right choice for Judge. He has a record of experience, and he's known to be fair. Tim's conservative values reflect our own. Please remember to vote Tim Bass on or before March 17th.
It's Truck Month at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, and we got a great selection of new Fords, 150s, 250s, and 350s. Pre-owned, we've got them, Ford, GMC, and Ram. Get your new truck at Westtown Ford, Jacksonville.
Timeout taken by Pleasant Plains with 3:41 left in a 41-35 contest. Adams Fiber, they are the hometown favorite for blazing fast internet. They have the speed and reliability you need, no matter if it's game day or every day. It's Adams Fiber, adams.net, or call or text 217-214-3423. Cardinals basketball on the sideline. Schallenberg with it out top. On the wing to Scott. Johnson with it between the circles. Looks for the opening, now pulls it out near the logo, breaks the 5 count. 3:25 left. Johnson still on the dribble. Leaves it up, ball stolen away. No, Tom Abe could not corral it. Out of bounds to the Cardinals.
Brody Tomhave's getting a hand on it, just can't quite get the ball to come back to it.
He'll sit down, as will Smith.
It's not a yo-yo. There's no string on it.
He's been in the right spot a lot of times, though, on that defensive side. Schallenberg with the dribble drive. Ball knocked out of bounds by Grattan. Again to the Plains on that same sideline. Inbounds into Johnson. Fouled by Bernard. And he'll be called for it.
Bernard's going to pick up his 4th. I believe. Yep.
Yes.
Sockies were down by 12 after 3 quarters. They've got it down to 6, but their time is moving quickly.
No, it was a 6-point game after 3 quarters.
Oh, at halftime, I meant. Yeah, 12 points. Yep. My mistake.
Trailed by as many as 13, though, in the third. As Scott has it against Bonds. Ball handoff to Smith. And is fouled.
Bonds will pick up the foul. It'll be his 3rd. Team 3rd.
Pittsfield has some fouls to give, and
they've got the possession area.
They've got timeouts as well. Now Brad Tomave will call this Adams Fiber timeout. 3:01 to play, 41-35. Plains with the advantage.
Best Systems Auto Sales, located at 802 West Washington Street in Pittsfield between Best Systems Car Wash and O'Reilly Auto Parts, is the place to go for your next pre-owned vehicle purchase. Check out our current offerings at our lot or on our Facebook page. Are you looking for something we don't have? Let us know, and we'll try to find it for you. Contact Best Systems Auto Sales, 217-939-7664.
3:01 left, 41-35, advantage Pleasant Plains on top of the Pittsfield Sockies. In 1A basketball, Athens beats Liberty 62-60.
Upset.
Slightly, but...
Well, if you're on the road and you win, that's an upset.
Well, I understand that. Is that how that works?
You said Camp Point Central got the win at Illini Central tonight, too. Right?
They did. And West Central beat Griggsville Perry in a game that just finished up in an upset. So lots of road victories. Can Pittsfield trying to steal one here? Down by 6 with 2:40 to play. Plains playing a little keep away. Into the corner, McDonald. He's into a trap, and the ball knocked loose. A held ball. It'll be Saukey basketball. The alternating possession era.
8th turnover. 5th of the second half.
Here comes Silas Smith back into the game for the Sockies. He'll sit down Bonds. On the other side, we'll see Fisk Brady back in for Plains, replacing McDonald. Still 2:31 to play. The Sockies have only scored 1 point in the quarter, and Plains has only scored 1 in the quarter.
I'd say if I was Plains, I'd be happy about that, right?
Well, when you have the lead after 3, if you and the other team scored the same amount, you will win the game most times. Here's Graham on a dribble drive off the window, can't get it to go. Rebound Silas Smith, he'll duck the shoulder, turn, shoot, and can't get it to go. Rebound battled for, and out of there with it is Xander Smith. He'll be fouled in the backcourt by Harris.
Harris will pick up the foul. That'll be his first, team 4th.
So free throws on the next Saukey foul for Plains with 2:10 to play.
I don't think he can wait. I think he's going to start putting people to free throw line.
Schallenberg works it out top to Scott. We're under 2 minutes. Scott on the drive. Was fouled, no call. Leaves it out front. Johnson now to Brady, and they'll foul him, put him at the free throw line.
Grattan's 3rd, 15 foul. free throws, Fisk Brady. He's 1 for 1 from there, has 5 points, has also pulled down 9 rebounds on the night. First one up is way off the mark.
If you're a buyer searching for the perfect home or a hunter passionate about the outdoors, Ridgeline Sales Group is here to help you capitalize on your investment. 217-285-5800 or online at ridgelinesalesgroup.com.
1:46 left. Second one by Brady is good.
Out to a 7-point lead. Tom Hay right side. He really had a huge second half against Liberty the other night. Here's Graham for a 3 up and good. And the Sockies will take the quick time out. On this Adams Fiber timeout, 1:34 to play in the fourth. It's Plains 42, Pittsfield 38.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Taylor Graham with a big 3 for the Sockies has cut it down to a 4-point game. With 1:34 to play, it'll be length of the court to go for Pleasant Plains. Cardinals will have Xander Smith to trigger. He can run the baseline as Pittsfield picks up in the full court. Inbounds pass to Schultz. He'll work up the sideline. Double team coming his way off to Johnson. Over the top to Smith. Gets it across to Schallenberg. In the corner, Scott caught there with 1:20 to play, in some trouble, and a timeout by Cody Kirkpatrick just in the nick of time. They'll have one timeout left for the game with 1:20 to play. Plains does have the lead, though, 42-38 on this Adams Fiber timeout.
Sugar and Smoke, located on the west side of Pittsfield, offers the most delicious barbecue, ribs on the weekends, nachos, pony shoes, pork, chicken, and brisket. Reuben's so big, just ask for a box. Try the freezer meals by visiting their Facebook page. Wednesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Loaded baked potatoes, appetizers, delicious desserts. Don't wait, grab the gang and head to 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Call 217-922-0067. Sugar and Smoke, the talk of the area.
Timeout taken on the Adams Fiber timeout by Cody Kirkpatrick and the Pleasant Plains Cardinals. Cardinals lead by 4. They've led by as many as 13. They've had the lead since the first quarter, but Pittsfield inching closer every moment. Cardinal ball out of bounds. They've gotten caught in some bad double teams on the sidelines. Ball comes into the backcourt to Johnson. Ball knocked loose, but Johnson able to corral it. Now to Schallenberg, out to Johnson, 1:11 to play. And a foul as Harris will put Johnson at the charity stripe.
His second. Johnson the free throw line. Their 10th and 11th free throw. They're 4 of 9. Johnson's 1 for 2. 1:10 left. First one is up and good.
Here comes Brody Tomhay back in for the Sockies. He'll sit down. Bonds on the other side. We'll see Brady return along with McDonald for Pleasant Plains.
5-point game. Johnson was 6, and I think he had 20 or so the last time we played. Second one also good.
He's definitely played a different role in this one than the first time they matched up, but still a fairly effective guy. Been on the floor most of the night. 1:03 to play. Here's Graham for a 3, no good, but they'll say he's fouled on the closeout. He'll shoot 3 shots.
Brady Fisk is going to foul out of the game, is he not?
That's Fisk Brady, of course.
Of course. Everybody knows that.
And he will foul out of the game with 1:01 to play, and Graham will have 3 free throws. Didn't give him a place to land, as you see on the Northwestern Mutual instant replay.
0 for 3 is Graham on the night. First one is up and no good. It's been a long season from the free throw line. till the last couple of games when the Sakis shot them really well. Second one way short.
Into the contest, Schultz sitting down McDonald, 101 left. To cut it down to 5 with a make here.
That one's good. He's got 14.
Smith to inbound. Ball knocked away by Graham. It'll stay on in the possession of the Cardinals as we're under a minute to play.
5 points in the quarter for the Sakis.
Tough spot to inbound from there in that corner for the Cardinals at the end of the Saki bench. They'll get into Schallenberg. He'll chuck it to the other, and there's Scott, who leaks back and puts it up and in for 2.
Made a good shot. He traveled right ahead of it, but, you know, that happens sometimes.
Here's Graham on a pull-up 3, no good. Rebound down to nobody. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Plains basketball. 45.5 seconds left. They lead by 7. Length to the court to go. Xander Smith to throw it in. Saki's got a foul here fairly quickly, I would think, and they do. They'll put Smith to the free throw line as Grattan will be called for a foul.
6 of 11 for Plains on the night. Sakis are 4 of 9. Haven't seen a lot of great free throw shooting this season, have we?
Staunton.
Xander Smith looking for his first points. 41.5 seconds left. First one up, good.
Tomei back in. Bond sits down. They've been doing that for a while. A little offense for defense. And I think Brad Tomei would like to call the Adams Fiber timeout, and he will, which will leave both teams the 1 timeout remaining. 41.5 seconds to play. Cardinals on top. 47-39.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Ask Mid-State Insurance Agency in Pittsfield if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
All around the country, all around the coast, people always ask, what do you like most? I don't want to brag, I don't want to boast, I just tell them we love beer.
41.5 seconds to play. Cardinals will have a shot at the free throw line with Xander Smith. He could expand the lead back out to 9 with this free throw. Pittsfield down to 1 timeout left, so going to be tough to get the clock stopped. You're really going to need Plains to make some mistakes if you're going to have any chance.
I've seen miracles in sports before, but hockey quite a few years ago was one of the biggest ones. This year, the USA pulled it off on both sides. All they had to do was have a St. Louis Blue goalie on the other side, right?
We've seen Bennington give up goals like that on a Tuesday night, folks. Don't be upset. Smith to the free throw line. This kid's been on the floor a lot tonight. Not a huge scorer. Didn't even really take many shots for his squad. Plays really, really hard.
Second one is short, and the rebound comes off the Plains, and he rolls out of bounds.
Yep, good hustle by Xander Smith, though, for the loose ball. 39 seconds left in an 8-point game. Pittsfield's got to get it and go. Plains only has 2 fouls. They could play that game if they wanted to as well. If I were Cody Kirkpatrick, I'm sure he's told his guys, hey, if you get a guy driving by, just foul him. Here's Tomei from the volleyball line. 3, no good. Rebound into the hands of Schallenberg to Johnson. He'll be fouled by Graham. 28.8 to play.
His third. 7 of 13 is Plains from the free throw line. 8-point lead, can build from here.
Oh, they gave that to Grattan.
No kidding.
He'll foul out.
Is that even?
That's what I had too.
Possible?
I thought it was on Graham.
It's on 24.
They called it on 3. So Grattan will foul out.
I don't even think 3 was close to the play.
Well, that's who they called it on, though. So
I'll be darned.
So Grattan fouls out.
Johnson's free throw is no good.
28.8 to play.
He'll get the leather out, and he'll impress you on the baseball diamond. Second one by Johnson is good. 8 for him.
And the lead is 9. Graham brings it into the front court. Leaves it off the Tomhave. Looks for an opening now, Bernard. Bernard will put it on the deck, drive in, get it down low to Harris. Puts it up, misses the layup. Rebound pulled in by McDonald. 15 seconds to play. Will Pittsfield foul here? They trap him in the backcourt. They've not fouled yet. With 10 seconds, really no reason to at this point. As the final 5 seconds will tick off the clock, the Pleasant Plains Cardinals going to beat Pittsfield for the second time on the season. Plains improves to 9-22 on the year. Pittsfield finishes the year at 15-15, and we take you to the Logan Ag postgame show, where we have final stats. We'll also name our player of the game after this.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
While other banks see data, at Farmers State Bank, we see the lights on in your office when you're working late, your family cheering in the stands, and the dreams you're working toward. That's why our financial guidance isn't one size fits all. It's shaped by real conversations, real understanding, and a genuine interest in your success. When you thrive, we thrive, and so does our community. If you're ready for a bank that truly knows you and supports what you're building, we'd love to help. Visit us at one of our locations or at farmerstate.com, where your dreams take center court.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Ask Mid-State Insurance Agency in Pittsfield if auto owners make sense for you.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
At Benson Financial Group, our first investment is you. Where are you today and where do you want to go? From spending time with your family, serving your community, or traveling to the places on your bucket list, your retirement plan should reflect what matters to you. Let's talk about how to get you there. Together, our team of advisors map your route and walk beside you through life's transitions, the good ones and the hard ones too. No matter where you are today, we will help you find the right path and stay there. At Benson Financial Group, we help you retire with purpose.
Game Masters has your only indoor archery range. Come in and sharpen your skills at our 40-yard range. This state-of-the-art facility has over 30 3D targets and a virtual simulator. We offer hourly and daily rates along with monthly and annual memberships. Our memberships include range access from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. so you can come in and shoot at your convenience. Check out our Facebook page to find our membership options and discounts. Game Masters, we're passionate about the outdoors.
At Geared Up, we specialize in offering a diverse range of apparel, spirit wear for your favorite team, caps, custom embroidery items, and a whole lot more. We offer top-notch quality products and unique designs, all with a customer-centric approach. Your satisfaction is our top priority. Whether you're planning for a big event, needing apparel to support your favorite team, or want to showcase your business with a variety of products, Geared Up is here to make it happen. You'll find us just off the square in Pittsfield at WeGearYouUp.com or by calling 217-407-4515.
Welcome back to the Logan Ag post-game show. Final in this one, a 48-39 win for Pleasant Plains as the Cardinals defeat the Sockies for the second time on the season. They improved their record to 9-22, and they'll move on to take on top-ranked Quincy Notre Dame on Wednesday night.
17-9 after one quarter, 32-20 at half, 40-34 after three. Sockies just couldn't get any closer. 48-39 the final. Plains was 16-35, 45.7%, 7-15 from the arc. They were 8-15 from the free throw line, turned it over 8 times, call it 9 on the night, 17 rebounds, 20 points from Nolan Scott, 13 of those in the first half, 8 from Owen Johnson, a single point from Vincent McDonald off the bench, 6 points for Kristen Schultz on those 2 early threes, 1 for Xander Smith, 6 for Griffin Schallenberg. Also, Fisk Brady had 6 points, and he also added 9 rebounds on the night for the Cardinals. Sockies finished the season shooting 16 of 40 from the field, 40%, 3 of 11 from the arc, 4 of 9 from the free throw line. They turned it over 8 times, 15 rebounds on the night, 14 points from Taylor Graham in his last game as a Saki. Ryan Harris, the sophomore, with 11. 1 for Hayden Gratton, 2 for Riggs Bonds, 5 points for Brody Tomhave, 7 for Colin Bernard, all in the first half. Saki's dropped this one 48-39, similar score to the first time when they played.
Yeah, the first time they matched up, it was a 48-38 win for Plains. Pretty impressive, this Cardinal squad to grit through a big loss in their program with Grady Grisham and the knee injury, and still able to figure out a way to put some things together down the stretch here to end this season. And, they'll take a shot at Quincy Notre Dame, a good rivalry between those two programs over the years. And they'll be, kind of David and Goliath kind of a matchup there. But, Cody Kirkpatrick's squad will go out and compete on Wednesday night. We'll step aside. When we come back, we'll take a look at our player of the game. Stay with us on Central Illinois Sports.
Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs.
Best Systems Auto Sales, located at 802 West Washington Street in Pittsfield between Best Systems Car Wash and O'Reilly Auto Parts, is the place to go for your next pre-owned vehicle purchase. Check out our current offerings at our lot or on our Facebook page. Are you looking for something we don't have? Let us know, and we'll try to find it for you. Contact Best Systems Auto Sales, 217-939-7664.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Welcome back on the Loganite Postgame Show. Final score in this one, a 48-39 win for Pleasant Plains Cardinals over the Pittsfield Sakis. I can hear you, Phil, just a second. Time and I want to play the game presented by Edward Jones Financial Advisor. Derek Harris financial investments are important. This one is best for the time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris for Edward Jones Financial Advisor understands this, and that's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. In this one, Nolan Scott came out to play tonight. He is our player of the game, finishes with 20 points as the Cardinals beat the Sakis 48. That's what we do at Pleasant Plains High School for Jack and John.